Breaking news, the Broncos are cutting Justin Simmons.
Yeah, there's some big news we're just getting in this morning. Our Broncos insider Mike Kliss just confirmed that within the last half hour. He joins us now. He joins us live now to talk a little bit more about this decision. Mike, good morning. First of all, why are they cutting him from the team?
Well, because they're about 70 million, 60 million, 55 million in the hole on their salary cap. And so they got to dig out of this hole. And any veteran player, no matter how good, who's making good money is vulnerable to this type of move. This all kind of stems from the cap consequences of Russell Wilson. They're taking on $85 million in dead cap from Russell Wilson over the next 2 years. And they were already in the hole before the Wilson deal. So they've got to make some real tough decisions here just to get back to even. By cutting Justin Simmons, they save $14.5 million. I'm a little surprised because you can't cut all your good players. You got to have some good players to play in the NFL. And Simmons was definitely the best player on defense for the last 5 or 6 years. Pat Surtain now has emerged at cornerback on that defensive side. But this is really a blow. It's the type of cut, guys, where if Justin Simmons can be cut, and you're a player on the Broncos roster, you're thinking anybody can be cut.
Yeah.
Boy, is that
all
true.
bets are off.
Yeah. You know, on top of it, you were talking about how Justin Simmons, obviously an incredible player. At the same time, he was so loved here in Broncos country. Fans loved him, and he has done so much for the community here as well. That's going to be really hard to swallow.
Yeah, there's no doubt. No other player was more involved in the community with charitable endeavors, volunteerism. Justin Simmons was #1 on the Broncos through all that. He was very active with social justice a few years ago when that was prominent around the country. He's just been not afraid to be a leader, and I think he was in the last couple of years the #1 leader on that team, more so than Russell Wilson as the quarterback. Simmons was the guy who kind of galvanized the entire team. But the shame is that Justin Simmons never got in a playoff game here. It's hard to believe. 8 years he was here, never played in a playoff game. And he won't either because he's released, and I'm sure he'll find a home next week, very shortly with another team.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's amazing. I want to go back to a point that you were making, talking about, this shakeup happening at the exact same time that clearly the offense already has a hole. So going into this next season, now you're worried about what's the offense going to look like now, what's the defense going to look like? How are they even going to begin to start finding a replacement for Simmons?
Well, free agency's next week. It really starts Monday with the soft opening. You can start negotiating with all these free agent players from other teams. And then Wednesday is the official opening in free agency. And then they have the draft. But yeah, the Broncos have a gaping hole at safety. They must feel confident they're going to be able to re-sign P.J. Locke. He's a free agent. If he gets away, they're really in trouble. Of course, Kareem Jackson was traded away late last season, or released late last season. So right now they have a gaping hole at safety, but they'll get replacements. Free agency's right around the corner. There's a lot of free agents safeties out there. There was a ton. Jordan Poyer. Jamal Adams, there's a lot of good safeties that were cut in the last 5 or 6 days. Broncos might be able to pick up one of those guys on a 1-year contract at a reduced rate of what they were going to pay Justin Simmons.
Well, Mike, you make such a good point. If they can do this to Justin Simmons, that means that they can do it to any one of the Broncos rosters. It's such a bummer. I know that Justin Simmons was so loved in Broncos country. So we'll see what they do to replace him and what happens now moving forward. Mike Kliss, we really appreciate you joining us.